All right, guys, we're going to get started. So 8:35. So I just want to say welcome to your, Team Perseverance team call that we have going on here on March 19th, Monday, March 19th. We've been, excited that we've been doing these calls for so many years, and it's just a non-negotiable. I could tell you my day, at work today, a little police story is we had a prisoner escape from the courthouse. So I was out leading the troops with aviation, helicopters, and searches in the woods and 1,000 other things. Came in the door and ate and came and had about 15 minutes to put a PowerPoint together for what we have for you guys. So I realized that, as I say with the workouts, that these are the days that make it count. It's the days with the business when you're like exhausted, but I'm like, no, there's a bigger purpose. And looking at all your faces and right next to me, I can tell you the closest people to me right now on the screen are Lindsay and Allie. So just looking at Lindsay and Allie and then Elise and who else we have? And Joan and Courtney and Maria and Melanie and Gina. I want to have the hooded sweatshirt on Maria has on because I'm a little chilly. You look good. But this is my why and my drive is getting to see all of you guys and on the call. So I'm excited about tonight's team call. We have some announcements. We're going to go over a very, very important call topic of the importance of hitting Emerald Coach, what it is, and the benefits of hitting Emerald Coach. Won't be taking a lot of your time today, but this is a very powerful thing that I think is easily duplicatable. I also want to say, guys, the book, Get Over Your Damn Self, is absolutely been phenomenal, eye-opening in so many ways, especially if – there you go. And I see it because Lindsay is right next to me on the screen. Lindsay's reading it. I have about 10 pages left. I listened to it. I put a video up earlier this weekend on the team page of how I put notes down on yellow sticky notes and stick it in. And my plan now is to go back and read my sticky notes and my highlights through the book because – there's something to be said about, reading 15 books or reading one book 15 times and really applying what in fact you learn, because I think so often it's not always about quantity, it's about quality. And that book has so much quality stuff and nuggets and things that are going to boost your confidence and eye-opening with the amount of people you need to speak to and just how to speak to people and not feel icky and so many other things. It's a book that needs to be read more than once, and I highly recommend everybody get that book and to go on there. But we're going to get right into some news and announcements and some recognition today. So first and foremost, Chris, you have the announcements. I don't know. She said she gave them to me. I could tell you a couple announcements I know off the top of my head, or maybe she wrote them down.
Yellow stickies right there. Those.
Okay.
And don't forget shout-outs to do them. Let them do their shout-outs.
I won't forget that. That's the most important. So first and foremost, Super Saturday is April 7th, the weekend of April 7th. So what is Super Saturdays? Those are the 3 events a year that kind of are on top of Summit, where you go to a local event, local to you. I'm just muting people. It's an event near you where you can go and there's other coaches that run the event. And they have news, announcements, trainings. A lot of times there's live workouts, and it's a time to come together and to see a live video that gets put out on corporate with a lot of the new things that are coming out. I know there's a new program that's coming out. I'm going to show you a little highlight of that. I know some other things that are coming out. We have the beach bars that are coming out. We have Summit that's around the corner. The energy is going to be through the roof. And guys, a live event is what changed my business. My mindset from the computer screen and getting on and doing things and doing stuff at home wasn't what flipped the switch for me to turn this into something that has completely changed my life. It was getting to a live event. And I really believe you don't know what coaching really is about until you go to Summit, but you really have no idea unless you get to a live event. So go to the back office. It's under the events, under news and training. You can search close to you. There's locations in every state in this country. There's locations in Canada, Puerto Rico, and they were in the United Kingdom this weekend. We had a large contingency of our coaches there. Meeting Carl Deichler was there, Thomas Parrott. So many people were attending that in our UK team. So that's first and foremost. You need to get to Super Saturday. Kristen and I may actually be at 2 events, going to New York City and speaking at. I'll be speaking at an event on Sunday. So I'm really excited about that. Next, Summit Special for Coach Summit, the biggest event of the year, and this is the event in 2013. That was my eye opener. I'll be honest. It's $155 to get your Summit ticket, and that's non-refundable, or $195 for refundable and transferable. So you want to get your ticket. Now listen, one of the things that came up to me in about a month ago was they can't afford the airline ticket to get to Summit, whatever that price was. And I want to challenge you guys that if that's something you're thinking about, or thinking about a hotel, I want you to flip that upside down on its head. And what I mean by that is, if the flight costs $600, I'm just coming up with a hypothetical number, or $500, and you have the rest of March, April, May, and pretty much half of June, 4 months to make, say, $500. And if you're making $60 on a challenge pack, then in 4 months, if you help 3 people a month, that's 12 people. That's more than enough for your flight. And I know there's people on our team every year that share hotel rooms, like 4, 5, 6 people in a room in one shower, because it's not about the hotel room. It's about the energy. It's about the training. It's about the event. It's about realizing what you're part of. It's the best 3 days that could be as a coach. But you need to not say, I can't afford it now, because that's a penny mindset. That is a penny mindset. A mindset of a no matter what attitude, and making it a priority is figuring out what needs to be done and executing on it so that you're there. And $155 for the ticket right now is an amazing opportunity. And it's not going to be convenient to get there. I know I'm going to have conflicts with my kids' sports and activities. It doesn't matter. The reason why I make sacrifices for things like this is so I can get more time and do things for my family on the other ends. You have to understand that. People say, I want this business to give me freedom to have more money and travel more with my kids. But you have to understand, you have to pay the price and maybe miss a little bit now to gain a lot more later. Okay? Understand that. You pay up front to get 10 times more later on. You have to figure it out. There is a Success Club party invite for Summit. You have to have 20 Success Club points in March and April combined. So basically you have to hit Success Club 10 in each month. Daily Sunshine is $99 in March, which is a ridiculous deal, which is basically like Shakeology for kids. I want to let you know that. The beach bars are coming. Like Kristen and I got to taste these at Leadership. They are so good. I think we tasted both chocolate cherry almond and chocolate peanut butter. I think are the 2 flavors. They are all natural. They no HMOs, no gluten, none of that. The stuff is really good. It's also going to be great for volume in the network. You also can get, I think there's different packages. I don't have that in front of me, but I want to let you guys know they are coming April 6th. And we all love bars to throw in our bags for on the go. And there's a product toolkit about it in FAQ in the back office. Go to the frequent answer questions, 9754. The next announcement is the 2B Mindsets coming out on May 2nd. That's a new program that is just for nutrition. And last but not least, there's coach sampler packs. New coaches can get a sampler pack so they get a little bit of everything so that they can share with people. So I think that's a great new thing that they added to the product line is a sampler pack. So what I'd like to do now is I'd like to open up for people who want to give shout outs to anybody that may be on the call. And then I'm going to get into some recognition. And then we're going to get this call started. So I'll unmute Lindsay first. Go ahead.
Hey, guys. I'm in a super good today, so sorry, but I'm a little excited. I need to shout out 2 people. The first one is Allie for girl, you're stepping up your game like nobody's business. Like I'm watching her post and I'm like, damn, that's a good one. I'm going to steal that, but post it a week later. But it's just been amazing to watch, and I love you, girl. And the second one is to Elise, who is halfway through Coach Basics training. She just got her ticket to go to her very first Super Sunday up in New York, and she's bringing her mama. Elise, can I tell you about your mom? Do you mind? Okay, so Elise has been doing these workouts for just over a year, and her mom has um, been doing a couple rounds of the 21-day fix and has lost 15 pounds. And that's amazing because she's been watching her baby girl, and that's what inspired her. And her mom's going to go to Super Sunday with her, which I think is just like, I have goosebumps. I think it's going to be incredible for the both of you. So I'm just really proud, and you should be proud. And I know that your mom is proud of you too. So that's all.
Love it. Thank you, Lindsay. Who else? Melanie.
All right. Hey, I have 2 shout outs too. My first one is to my girl, Courtney. She just signed up as a coach today and she's already on her first call. So she's a light worker. That's why I attracted her. She's a giver and I'm just really excited to see what happens. And then I have a shout out for Shonda because she went live in our coaching opportunity group today and shared her story. And I know it's always kind of scary it's scary to do that, and you did it well. So great job.
Love it. Thank you, Mel.
Hey, I got a shout out.
Who is that?
It's Shannon.
Go ahead, Shannon.
All right, guys. I have a shout out for Coach Jessica Guzman. So many of us, and we all work really hard at doing what we do, and she has been consistently inspiring lives every single month this year, as well as helping her husband manage opening a new surgical practice. And I understand how much stress she has been under, but the way that she has been going through the 80-day obsession, still inspiring lives, taking care of her family, showing up every single day, she's relentless. She is making it work. She's been on all of our team calls. She's been just really, really, really doing the best that she can. And I think it's just a true testimony to what we do as coaches, is that it doesn't matter what every single day brings. You're going to show up no matter what. And I just wanted to tell her I was proud of her for it.
Awesome. Thank you, John. Maria Peterson, I saw you raising your hand.
That would be me. Thank you so much, David. So I'm coming on because I'm getting back in the game, and I want to shout out to my newest coach, Tony. He's on here. The guy is a machine, I have to tell you. I've known him for a few years now, and he's finally stepping up. He's ready to get rid of he's ready to be healthy. So he signed up as a coach. And not only that, 3 days later, he's ready to be Emerald. So he's got his wife already for Carrie. And last night he had his first neighbor come over wanting to know from all his posts already. He's already putting himself out there. Wow. Like, what are you doing, man? And, he felt a little disappointed because the guy, doesn't understand the value yet. But you know what? I congratulated Tony because why? He's failing forward. He got his first no. Go for no. I'm so excited for him. I have that book. I have the Go for No book for him. And I'm going to show him that going for no is good. Yeah. So yay, Tony.
Tony, welcome. And you have an awesome coach leading you. So that's great. That's awesome.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. And a fellow brother. I love it. Crushing it. That's how we roll. All right. Gina Strucco.
Okay, sorry. Okay, so my shout out goes to Dina Gain. She's a new coach on our team, relatively new, and she's somebody who knows that this works, loves what it does, but didn't have belief in herself to ask others to join us. And I put her on our team cup. I'm like, Dina, let's just work together. Let's figure out a way. Follow my lead. You can inspire. You make a difference. And she got her first coach to sign up over the weekend, and she's super excited. And the new coach is super excited. Unfortunately, they're not on the call because they're working, but super proud of her for putting herself out there and finding the belief, in her. So just wanted to say I'm proud of you, Dina, when you watch the replay.
I love it. I love all these shout outs. Our team's rocking it. Oh, hold on. The wife wants, I think you're unmuted. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
No. Nope. Really? Don't know, babe. Can't help you.
You can't unmute me?
No. Nope. Who you want? You want to come over here and do it quickly?
I don't know why it's like not letting me.
All right, while she's doing that, I have one more shout out for Lindsay and Allie and their rockin' awesome new Coach Sneak Peek video. I am just so incredibly proud of these two. They have been, I'm going to be selfish for a moment and say I've just selfishly missed the two of you because you guys are like running your own team calls now, and I just want to see more of you. But I understand that this isn't about me. This is about you and your team and how rocking you guys are doing. And that Coach Sneak Peek is just, it's amazing. It's amazing. And you guys are crushing it, and so much greatness is coming toward you guys. You really stepped it up. I'm so proud.
All right, go ahead, babe.
And I agree with that completely. I love that video. That was awesome and raw and real. Loved it. So my shout out goes to my new coach, Dianette, who is on here tonight. She's a brand new coach. She jumped right into Coach Basics. She jumped right into her workouts. She just left her full-time job to be a full-time mommy of her 11-month-old. Actually, he's almost a year old. And she really wants to dig in and learn this business. So she's just been going and doing everything I'm telling her to do. Her, she's like, I don't know if I'm doing this right. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I'm just doing it. And that's how we learn, right? We learn by just doing it. So I'm really proud that she's just like letting go of all fear and just jumped right into this business. I'm really proud of her.
Awesome. Anybody else? All right, I'm going to do quickly the recognition for the leaders in the 500 Club and higher. For March, so far, March 1st through 14th, 500 volume, personal volume points or higher. We have Rachel Cullivan, Tyann Sanchez, Shannon Larice, Jessica Guzman, Michelle Berkey, Ali Cross, Melanie Yoakum, Elizabeth Guerrera. In only 2 weeks, the 500 Club, which we're going to get into again in the topic, why that's so great. And then with 1,000 volume points, so doubling what we say you should strive for, we have Joan Carrozza, Kristen Atkins, Julia Carrera, myself, Lindsay Kaufman, and Greg Armstrong. So, guys, congratulations for having 500 personal volume points or more already for the month of March. And then I also want to recognize, I don't remember if we did this 2 weeks ago. Did we do the leaders of Lindsay? I think we did 17 points, and my wife with 5 new coaches in February, but we could say it again. Great work. And also Summons to Serve. The Light Workers Dynasty has brought 13 people that they've helped this year to date. Team Believe and Achieve is 8 people. Joan Carrozza, 8 people. Team Atkins, 12 people. Melanie Yoakum, 6 people. And Penny Easy, 9 people. Absolutely, absolutely amazing. So, guys, with that, I want to share my screen. And I first want to give you guys a little sneak peek of the video that I got today of the brand new program that's coming out, and the code word that's been going on in the roundtable for 5 stars and higher is called Maverick.
Keep going. Nice, guys. Come on, guys, 20 seconds.
I guess you have a reason to go to Super Saturday on April 7th. Melanie Yoakum is hot flashes below me on the screen here, but I just wanted to shared Joel's video, one of the next programs. And I can tell you as a dude, I'm getting hot flashes because the butt workouts, like I want to throw around some testosterone here. Can the men get some weightlifting here? So I'm excited, but that is, don't even know the name yet. But it's going by codename Maverick. So Goose, and we'll be there with Tom Cruise on Super Saturday. But anyway, all right, so let's go to the next slide here and get right into tonight's training call. So, by the way, that video is posted on the Team Perseverance page. I dropped it right before the call in case you want to watch it again, Melanie. So, first and foremost, Emerald Coach. I want to start by talking about the importance of Emerald Coach. This is the first stepping stone to your business. And just to kind of quickly paint a picture of what Emerald Coach is, it's simply you sponsoring two coaches, one in your left leg and one in your right leg, which goes into my next slide. In this call, I'm going to hit the main points and open it up if there's any questions. The benefits of being an Emerald Coach are right here. Number one is it's a measure of success, and it determines your level in the compensation plan. What I mean by that is once you become Emerald Coach, you can start benefiting off of the team cycle bonus, which is the second point, which it says Emerald activates your business, which is true. You finally have a business where it's growing because you have two people that you brought on, and it allows you to begin earning up to $250 a week in team cycle bonus. So you may be asking, what is team cycle bonus? I'm not going to get into the diagram model, but what that basically means is you get paid based off of the volume, or let's just say dollars, or I'm just going to say volume, the volume that is brought in by the coaches in your downline in your organization. Now, that's not just limited to the coach that you bring in your left and right, but it's also based off of any coaches they bring in, and it's also based off of coaches that will be placed under you by your upline, by your coach, okay? So when you start getting to Emerald Coach, the volume that is generated in your downline and your left and right legs is what the team cycle bonus is about. And you can earn up to $250 a week as an Emerald Coach based on team cycle bonus. Now, I want you to understand why this is so important. If you want to make $250 a week in challenge pack sales, you'd have to sell at least 4 challenge packs a week. That is something that could be hard to do. But if everybody does a little bit and you're building an organization and a team starting with Emeralds, that volume that they bring in, maybe 2 or 3 challengers a month can generate $250 a week for you in team cycle bonus, okay? The next thing is you have to sponsor 2 coaches with the minimum of 50 PV. So as I showed you here, 1 coach in your left, 1 in your right, but they have to have at least 50 personal volume points a month for them to be active. That's what active is. And as you guys know, Shakeology is 90 volume points a month, so it's more than enough. But to rank advanced to Emerald, you and your 2 have to be active, okay? You can get 1 in your left and 1 in your right. It could be a family member, a best friend, a spouse, etc. It builds credibility for yourself and your business because you've activated it and you're now starting to build your team. And next is it's going to build confidence and many more things that's going to give you momentum. Advancing to Emeralds, and these are some of the points. It's basically a simple way to put it, you plus 2, and I know I'm kind of going over some similar things, but you can earn team bonus cycles like I just explained. You will also qualify for customer leads and Success Club leads. So what are customer leads and how do you do it? Customer leads are those people that go to beachbody.com, go to teambeachbody.com, call in on an infomercial, do a Google search and end up on a Beachbody's website. Somebody that is not already working with the coach. Beachbody a couple years ago, and I know it has grown, gets about 25,000 new customers a week. So those customers that have no coach are assigned to coaches that are Emerald rank or higher. Now, to get a customer lead, you have to be Emerald and you have to hit Success Club. If you are an Emerald coach and you hit Success Club, Team Beachbody, they're going to help you succeed, and they do that by giving you free customers. I can tell you right now that I have well over 1,000 customers that have been given to me through the years. I can tell you right now that one of my lifetime diamond coaches is Denise Bropson, and her sister is on this coach as a star diamond of Gina Strecco, who's one of our amazing leaders on this team. That came through the customer lead program. I would not have met Denise if it wasn't for that, and Gina wouldn't be here. That's such a big part of this team and our life. So this is why getting to Emerald and hitting Success Club can ultimately bring you leaders to your team that's going to help you grow. But you have to hit Success Club, and you have to be an Emerald coach. The third point here, it will help you qualify for Success Club leads. What is Success Club leads? Those are people like customer leads, but they go on and buy Shakeology without having a coach. They go right to Team Beachbody, they buy Shakeology, they don't have a coach. The coolest thing is this. If you are an Emerald and you want to write this down and you hit Success Club 10, you are guaranteed to get at least one Success Club lead the following month. With that Success Club lead, it's somebody that is now assigned to you that bought Shakeology. You get the commission on that Shakeology purchase that you did not bring in, which is amazing. Carl Deichler, our CEO, promised that for every bag of Shakeology that is sold, a coach will be paid. So if you get a Success Club lead, you're going to make the $30, and that customer, and a lot of times, team, they only get Shakeology for a one-time order. So when you connect with them and you build the relationship and you help them try to leverage to get Shakeology again on auto ship, you then will get 2 Success Club points. It's a huge win. But for the Success Club leads, again, you have to be Emerald and hit Success Club 10. For customer leads, you have to be Emerald and hit Success Club 5. So you really get rewarded as an Emerald coach, and then if you hit Success Club, even more. Are there any questions on that? Those 2 points, 3 points? Anybody? Okay. Who are my first 2 coaches going to be? I always think, and we always say in the vital process within the company, is you always want to start with your challengers. Your best coaches are those that have been through challenge groups and get results. So start with your challengers. Make a list of people you think would make great coaches. Who is approaching their 30-day mark in our challenge groups? Who are your current challengers right now? Are you, in fact, inviting them using the exit video that Kristen and I have made? Or maybe if you're one of our diamonds or higher, maybe you have your own. But for the newer coaches or people working towards diamond, the worst thing you want to do is have a challenge group going and you have somebody that after 30 days, you're not inviting them to become a coach because you're hurting them, not allowing them to maybe get 25% off, and you're not treating it like a business to start sponsoring new people to put in your organization to help your business grow. So somebody that's in a challenge group and coming up on the 30-day mark, you want to invite the opportunity for them to be your next coaches. All right? Could be family, friends, spouses, and parents. And the key to growing your team starts with the challenge groups. If you don't have challengers and people that you're helping to put in your funnel and pull through your funnel to convert them to a coach, your business will run dry. Okay? So if you want to be Emerald, you need challengers. And if you want challengers, it goes with talking to a lot of people. All right? Another question we often get about what is the weak and strong leg volume. Okay, because when you have a left and right leg, one leg is going to bring in more volume than the other. And the simple way to put it is your weak leg is the side that only you add people to. So in this kind of photo that's a little blurry, excuse me, the left leg is the leg in this picture that you have added people to. And the right leg is your strong leg, is where you may see other people's names on there that you didn't bring in, that came from your upline. So maybe that confuses you. The simple way to put it is this. In this picture, this coach's strong leg is their right leg. okay? And the reason why there's other coaches coming down their right leg is that coach or you were signed up by your coach and placed in the right leg. So your right leg is also your coach's right leg. So guess what? When your coach needs to sign people up and they have you in their right leg, they have to put it below you. So you can start having coaches be placed below you by your upline, by your coach. What's great about that? All of the coaches that are under you generate volume, and all of that volume cumulatively will bring in team cycle bonus for you. So it's not about you only bringing in 2 coaches. It's also great that in this business, the business model, the coaches your coaches bring in and the coaches your upline places below you help generate income for you. Okay? The next picture is why is becoming Emerald so great, and why is it great? Because it helps you start working towards your Emerald tribe. We did a call on this a couple months back about building Emerald tribes, and in this example, before I explain it, it can earn you up to $447 a month by you just sponsoring 2 coaches. That's it. The goal, guys, everybody wants to strive for, and as you know, our weekly recognition is to bring in 500 personal volume points a month by yourself. If you can bring in 500 personal volume points a month, and you can sign up 2 coaches to do the same, as you see in this picture, it's the first level down, those 2 other green people, one on the left, one on the right. If you can duplicate yourself to be 500 and your 2 coaches to be 500, and teach your coaches to do the same as you, and then teach those coaches to do the same as well, and you have 14 people at the 500 volume club, you've only brought in 2 coaches, but you can earn $447 a month. This is called a 500 PV Emerald Tribe. It simply means that you're doing 500 volume points a month, and some of you have reached it already in 2 weeks. There's some coaches that have 1,000 already. So really, it's really about not everybody doing a lot, everybody doing a little. And 500 PV a month is not a lot. But you bring on your 2, they do 500, and then it goes 1 level below that, and then you teach it 1 level below that. If you can go 3 levels down, you're earning close to $500 a month. Now, this is the mind-blowing slide on the next one. This is a diamond strong. So diamond coach, as many of you know, is when you sponsor 8 coaches, 1 in your left, 4 on your left, and 4 on your right. If you are able to get 8 of your coaches to build Emerald tribes, which is here, meaning this is an Emerald tribe, it's 4 levels down. If you're able to get 8 coaches, not 2, to build Emerald tribes, you will earn $3,600 a month. Okay? If you get 12 of your coaches to build Emerald tribes, as you see here, you get 12 of your coaches to build this Emerald tribe, you will earn $5,400 a month. And that, again, is you sponsoring 12 people and teaching them how to build an Emerald tribe based on the 500 personal volume club. So, guys, this is why to activate your business, this is why to start earning team cycle bonus, to start getting customers leads, to start getting Success Club leads, it starts with you getting to Emeralds. It starts with you getting 2 coaches. It starts with you starting to build your team. Because this business is not a business of just wanting to be in retail sales and just constantly having to sell. To continue to grow, you want to hit Success Club every month. But Success Club is only 3 people. If you can get your coaches and your team to also help 3 people, and that's how you start touching thousands of lives, and that's how you get paid for it. As you know, I put this last slide up that we're going for green for March. Kristen just hollered for March and April. I forgot to add April. So for this month and next month, the goal is to get green, and then we're doing awards, right? So I don't know if you heard Kristen, but we are going to be sending awards out for a tank top or a t-shirt for any new coach that gets to Emerald in the month of March and April. We're going to put a doc up on our team page. So if you hit Emerald, you can put your name on the doc and who your 2 new coaches are. And then we're going to be sending out awards to everybody that achieves Emerald in March and April. Okay, so that is the goal and the push. Hey, going green, St. Patty's Day was just this past weekend. But that is the benefits of Emerald Coach, and that's the point. I kind of want to just open it up to see if anybody has any questions about Emerald. Anything basic, please unmute your line if I need to explain any more, and please don't be shy. Anybody, or even in the chat? Nobody. Oh, Julia. Go ahead, Julia.
Hey, David, one of the things that I struggle with, and Jean is probably laughing because I'm always like, I don't fully understand. I don't know if it's something even with the mentoring calls that Kristen's been doing, the genealogy, like you mentioned, are people like David that you enroll as coaches, because I'm obviously in your downline, correct? Like
Right.
eventually, would they show up under me of people that have enrolled after me? Because I don't ever really see people under me except for coaches that I've enrolled, and I've been doing this a year now. Does that make sense?
No, it does. But if you go to your sponsorship drill down, you should be able to see 4 levels, meaning any of your coaches that you sign up, their coaches to their coaches to their coaches. You should be able to expand and see that by clicking under the plus symbol of the sponsorship drill down.
I've done that, but I've done it, and I'd have to go back. I haven't now done it in a while, but I just I don't really see at this point, and maybe I'm just not far enough into this to see cycle bonuses as far as like the team volume. To me is just anybody that's underneath me. It's nothing, and those people are just people that I have enrolled as coaches or personally sponsored. I don't feel like I see a lot of, for being on the team for a year, I would think there would be more people under my downline at this point, or am I incorrect with that?
No, you could be incorrect, because the question's going to be how many of the people that you have on have duplicated you and are bringing in people.
Yes, that
Because
makes sense.
You may have a very shallow organization, meaning, and I don't know if you do, but I'm trying to picture.
Yeah.
If you sign up 50 coaches and none of them have sponsored anybody, you only have one level deep of coaches. You understand? It's about you getting them to sign coaches, and then those coaches to sign. It's really about watering your roots and building deep, not building. Right, and so that you definitely have to you have to think of what rank are your coaches you're bringing in? Are they sponsoring people? And the other way, if you really want to look at it from a picture standpoint, look at your graphical genealogy in your coach online office, and you can actually see everybody in entirety in your downline. When you go to sponsorship drill down, you're only going to see the people that you've sponsored, and then the levels below them, even if you didn't sponsor them. It starts with your PS, okay?
Yes.
If I drop somebody in your downline, it won't be in your sponsorship drill down, because it didn't start with you bringing somebody in and then it didn't connect to you. But if I sponsor somebody and put them in your downline, if you go to your graphical genealogy, you can start seeing everybody that's in your downline, which will all go towards your team cycle bonus.
Okay. It's a vague, I don't know why I have such an issue. Is there more training on that I totally understand like how you do a cycle bonus and you need 100 volume points on one side leg and 200 on another, like that real basic I understand. But once you, again, like, would I ever see people that you've enrolled as coaches, David, under me because I'm under you, but they would be further?
Yes.
Would they be above me because you're above me?
No. You're overcomplicating it in your head. So yes, you could absolutely see coaches that I sign up that could be under you, but I don't want to confuse you more. I don't know. Basically, you know how we always say you place people on the outside, right?
Yes.
Outside left and right.
Yes.
I'm going to give a very simple example where you may not see somebody from me directly. Is if I signed up Gina in my left leg All right, I'm going to
Yes.
get, you can follow this because I know you have enough knowledge in my left leg, and then she signed you up and put you in her right leg.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I would never then, my next coach on my left leg would go in Gina's left, not in her right under you, because I would be breaking into the inside, which we know nobody does.
Okay.
Okay. So I don't know where you specifically end up, but I know there's coaches on this team that are seeing all the coaches I sign up because they're in a place where they're in my outside of the leg. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I do.
But if you want to see who else is there, your graphical genealogy, you can see.
Yeah.
But when you run your sponsorship drill down, the first level is your PS people, and then you can hit the plus sign and see who your PS people signed up. You follow me?
I do.
But your graphical genealogy will paint the whole picture. But you specifically, I don't know where you are. I know you're in my downline. As you should understand, everybody in your downline will come that will help you make money in your team cycle bonus. But I may not be, my coaches that I sign up may not be going under you because of the way it works.
Yeah. Okay. I do understand it. It's one of those things maybe you're learning as you go along.
Yeah.
And it's just sometimes I start thinking about it, maybe overcomplicating it. And I don't fully understand. And I've checked those genealogies and you can't see it all at once. You can only see sections of it. So I'm not really sure where, do you know what I mean? Like you expand it, you can expand it and I'm kind of like, I get kind of lost in it. Like, well,
I want you to get lost in having your PS coaches and coaches hitting Success Club and hitting Emeralds, and this will be a non-issue.
Okay. All right. No.
Like, don't get caught up in the stuff that you need to figure out. Like, just place coaches in your left and right, teach them to build coaches, duplicate Success Club, and you'll have a 6-figure business.
Yeah.
Don't let that stuff try to confuse you. When you start getting to 2-star diamond and you can reopen another business center and then you got to know where to place that and it gets deeper, we can have a conversation for that one-on-one to build that. Right now, just stop bringing in leaders, duplicate them to what you're doing, help them hit Success Club. Don't overcomplicate it. Don't waste your energy on things. You're doing it right. Don't get caught up in what is not going to make a difference at this point right now.
All right. Thanks, David. Okay.
No problem. Anybody else?
I have a question.
Yeah.
Okay. Mine's a quick one. In the files, when someone hits Emerald, I heard Christy say about putting it in a file on the in a doc on the files.
Yeah, we have to create the doc. We haven't done it yet.
Very good. And it's for April and May?
March and April.
Oh, March and April. Oh,
Yeah.
good. Heather's going to be so excited. Thanks.
And Tony may be on there too.
Oh, Tony's definitely going to be on there. He still has plenty of time.
For sure. Who else?
I have a question.
Shoot.
So when I first started doing this, my left leg is great. My right leg, my 4 coaches are pretty much all like discount coaches. They have no desire of building a business. So is there a way when I bring in new coaches that I know are going to build a business to move them up and put them on, you know what I mean?
No.
Or is that's just what it is? I'm kind of like
family tree. Once you have a child, and your second child cannot be born before you.
Yeah. So those guys are just stuck there.
they are. That's just the way it is. Yeah.
Okay.
And my guess is that your strong leg is that other leg because you have
that
aren't just you.
My left leg is strong. Yeah.
Right. So that's your strong leg. You have more volume there. But to cycle, you're gonna have to build your inside leg, and it's just it's just the nature of what happens. It's just a part of it.
So you can build, I can build that other leg by obviously bringing on more business coaches.
Yeah.
I mean, it'll all just cycle upwards eventually once I get enough in there.
Right. And you're going to want to do that because the problem is if your strong leg, has so much volume and you're not getting at least 100 in your weak leg, you're not able to cycle, the 100.
Yeah.
Ratio. So you're going to have to build your inside leg. Understand this, and is that everybody has one inside leg that we have to build. We as coaches will have one strong leg, but everybody has one inside leg. That's why for so long we used to do recognition for weak leg team volume. Because if you're bringing in a lot of volume in your weak leg, guess what? There's only one way that volume started and generated. It's because you built it, you know? But now we're trying to really simplify things and really realize, let's keep it simple. If you can get 500 volume points a month and teach your 2 coaches to do that and start building Emerald tribes, you're going to have sustainable long-term income and growth, you know? So back to, I know I just went off on a tangent, but no, you cannot move coaches. Once they're there, they're there. You have to place them underneath them.
All right, thanks.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Anybody? Any questions? No? All right, guys, if there's no questions, get to a super Saturday on April 7th. Otherwise, thank you for coming on the call. And it was great to see all your faces and smiles and shout outs. Love all you guys. Have a great Monday night, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.